Instagram too?
We live, bro.
Oh, we live already?
We live.
Okay then. So
Alive.
let me reintroduce myself. This is Thursday, your favorite Monday on a blue motherfucking Monday here with my boy Rastafari Samurai representing the voice of Toronto. So since this pod started already, let me shout out the new lightweight champion of Muay Thai. Okay. For y'all people, because we're here, I'm not going to say her government name. Y'all better go search it up, follow her, support this one. She's a Canadian. She just took the lightweight females Muay Thai. For y'all people out there, y'all will know her as Diamond Star from the Tip City family. You know what I mean? Showtime. That's his daughter. He's another great champion himself. So salute to both of these two champions. He got to watch his daughter become a champion on his Dutch daughter's birthday, the same way how he became a champion on his daughter's birthday. So, you know, you could tell that's some generational things, right? That is huge. So you must get a salute for that, you know? So father trained daughter become a champion. Father was trained and he became a champion. So salute to them. I was supposed to shout them out last week and give her some love, but I knew she was gonna win the fight anyways. Like, it's betting, man. You know me, I'm a betting guy. I live on the edge. And I saw who she was going up against, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a fight, but yeah, she's gonna win that. But I got a few topics that I want to jump into with everybody, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna bring my Instagram family along because you know the Instagram family loves to talk. So good morning, folks. Grand rising, everybody who knows me. And anybody else who doesn't know me, you probably may think to yourself that this is the most weirdest daytime show ever. No, we are the realest, the rawest. We are the show that if you're an artist, an entertainer, an entrepreneur, a business owner, a salesman, or a woman, you need to come with us. No, Diddy. You need to follow along with the way we're moving because we're moving different from everybody else. And when I mean everybody else, So getting back to my main topic right now, because my main topic was going to be why Miss Kamala Harris failed to become president of the United States of America. That was originally my main topic, but we're going to get back to that in a moment. I just want to show some support and some love to the young geniuses, the baby geniuses, the infant geniuses, and some of the geniuses that haven't yet to get up the scrotum yet. Salute to y'all geniuses, because I don't know if you've heard this recently, Toronto, but out there in America, in a place called, I think it was Carolina, if I'm Carolina, I'm not sure if it's north or south, but it was definitely Carolina. An 8-year-old little girl drove 3 cities. 3 cities. That means you're in Ajax and you drove past Markham and you drove past Richmond Hill and you drove past Forest Hill and you ended up in Woodbridge or Oakville or Brampton. Okay, this kid took a vehicle from her parents, swiped up $800, went to Target and spent $400 of those dollars. And you're wondering why I'm talking about this? This is this baby genius energy that my moms and my grandmothers was telling me about almost 30 years ago.
Too much information.
I agree.
Too much information.
But it doesn't make it a bad thing. It makes
information.
It makes it a bad thing depending on how they treat this little girl. Because at the end of the day, when I was reading up the report, and this is off of memory, folks, and it's been a while, she never hit no cars. She never ran no lights. She didn't even get a speeding ticket. 8-year-old.
Probably better than certain drivers out there. She learned a lot by getting denied on
I would assume so.
You know what the determination was? Getting denied. Getting denied probably how many times?
How many parents know about their child's rebellious streak?
So instead of taking a temper tantrum,
she figured it out.
The child said, you know what? Let me just keep learning. Let me learn how they use the credit card. Let me learn how they use the car and all of that. And this probably took a few times to learn of denials, right? And then after one day, the last time was, no, we're not getting you that. No, no, no. Yeah. Okay, no problem. No, no, no problem. I got all the information now. I went on YouTube, everything like that to confirm it and everything as well. Now I know how to drive. I know how to use the credit card. And the ironic part is about all of this, right? What you're saying? The two number one things. She went on the road.
Yeah.
So that means
She didn't even drive on the highway.
wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. She went on the road. So nobody seen a little girl driving. Okay, I'm sure that it's not tinted windows. Okay, yeah. Check this out.
If y'all don't know
All
where
right.
we're going with this right now.
All right, and you know, I'm sure she had to hit stoplights. I'm
Brother,
pretty
she
sure.
got no speeding
Okay.
tickets. She got into no car accidents.
Wait for it now. Wait for it now. Now that's the car getting there and getting back. Okay. Now, let me get to the credit card part.
And she
Now-
spent $400.
Now let me get to the credit
Knowing
card part.
full well there was 8 bills on the credit card.
In one place or different places?
Target.
All in one place.
All
Now,
in one
now
spot.
here's the question.
The little girl's walking around
Now,
Target
here's the
like
question.
a boss.
No, here's the question. Now, when she hits that cash register, right? All right, with all these items, and wouldn't it be say, "Where's your mom or where's your dad at?" No.
Rich
Charge
people
it!
privilege.
No. Charge it to
Rich
this.
people privilege.
And they're like, "Yo, what do you mean?"
Let me get a new baseball cap.
You
Throw some chocolate
by the
bars
way,
on this.
behind the counter there, let me get some of those things too. What do you mean? How you gonna afford all of this? Yo, man, don't ask me none of these questions.
Got all the
man.
video games at the front
Be
by
like,
the fucking
I
checkout.
can
Got
see,
all the
no,
gum.
don't ask me none of these questions, yeah. No, let me get here. Just charge it, yeah. Working people up in here, eh?
So,
And I can see the cash register now saying, yo, I can't even buy all of this stuff on my thing. You know what I mean?
an 8-year-old.
So, like I'm saying again, the question is driving there and there, all the adults what seen her. Let me say it again. Seen her and didn't ask one damn question.
Whoa. This goes back to what I said before. Doesn't a village raise a community? I mean, does a village not raise a child? So how
She left the village. She went to three. What do you say?
She went 3 cities over.
There you go. So she left her village.
So when I started talking to people about it, like other parents about this, the questions that the parents were asking me that I didn't have no answers for, because these are new questions that I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask, period. Like, if I can get to interview you, little girl, because I'm not trying to say your name on the internet and shit, but if I can get the interview, I would love to interview, because I believe in the hearts of hearts, your grandfather, your dad's a mechanic. And somewhere along in your mother's DNA, she has the ability to control traffic. Because, boy, you really pull off that, you gone Tree City, no red lights.
Girl must be pretty tall still, because, you know.
Yo, I'm trying to figure, like what I said, man, parents be sending some crazy fucking things at me. Like, one lady was like, so wait, when did the parents notice the kid was gone? Because
That's the next question.
Does she have older siblings?
Check this out. You know what? You brought up a good question there, because one, the vehicle gone. The vehicle gone. Let's just get real here. The vehicle is gone for how long? 3 cities are out. That means at least 2 to 3 hours.
We'll say,
Okay?
we'll
At
say most
least.
definitely
So,
over
like,
an hour.
Let's get back.
We'll definitely say that for sure.
Let's
Over
get
an hour.
back to the vehicle is gone.
Yeah.
And where the parents at?
Well, you know, they're in their feelings. I would assume that.
In their feelings. What time?
I would assume they're in their feelings,
okay,
because they're not
all right,
assuming the kid's driving.
Well, one thing's for sure, it's during company hours, because me know saying they don't open late night. So yo, you know what I'm saying? Target open late night.
Yeah, the news report said she was there by like 10:30, man. Target in America, from last time I checked, opens up at 8:30.
She got back at 10:30.
No, she got there and purchased everything by 10:30. So by 11 o'clock, the item was there.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like, the problem that I have with the official story is that there's no conclusion to the story. So it feels like what happened to the parents, because if it was in Canada and they were black, they would be arrested quite fast. child be taken away.
So this
quite
happened in the
fast.
evening time. So the
No,
parents
no, no.
were
This happened during the day.
during the day.
So
Okay,
she took the car.
during the morning.
She took the
This is
car.
the morning time.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was trying to
Yes,
get at
brother.
here.
That's what I'm trying to
So
tell you.
now I get back to what I
10:30
was.
a.m.
Now I get back to what I was saying.
All the people
Cars
that were driving.
Yeah, that too. But even before we get to that, car missing in the morning.
Housewife.
Where's the parents at?
Housewife life.
And then after that, it gone in the traffic. People seeing up 3 cities.
3 cities, bro.
3 cities.
And she didn't take no highway. She
Local roads.
She took local roads. She
Blood
stopped at the
clot.
stop signs and everything, the stop lights and
And-
everything.
Yo, what time did she leave?
I'm gonna
7
assume between the hours of
PM?
8 o'clock
8
and
PM?
9.
Must have been 7 p.m.
Listen, rich
3
people.
cities.
Rich people, the last time I checked, they don't put their kids on school buses, fam.
Bro, you said 3 cities, so she must have left at 7.
Bruh,
7.
all I know,
Right after school.
all I
After
know,
homework.
I didn't catch it live. I got it the day after news, but it didn't end with no details.
Yo, man, you know what happened? Yo, after dinner, after homework, and she said, yo, they're not gonna get me this fucking toy and shit. Fuck this shit. There's the fucking keys, and there's the credit card right next to each other.
Yep.
Boom, boom, gone.
One shot. Yeah, man. So when mommy was like, get ready for school, she was like, yup. Getting in the whip and gone.
No. It must have been the parents' day off, and they said, "Yo, we're gonna have some me and daddy time. Don't interrupt us and shit and everything." And she said,
It
"Yeah,
was a
no
week.
problem, no problem, no problem,
It was a week.
no problem." They probably had, yeah, like I said, they probably had an off day, right? You know what I'm saying? Weekday,
So
right?
I'm gonna let you folks know who are watching this right now. We grown-ass people that are having this conversation about an 8-year-old that took a car from her parents and drove all the way to Target. That's 3 cities away from her household. Didn't hit no cars. Didn't hit nothing. She stopped at every stop sign. She didn't get no fucking running no red lights. She didn't get no speeding tickets. This is an 8-year-old child.
Worse yet, there weren't no Amber Alert.
Like literally. So aside from interviewing that little girl, the conversation I want to have with the white really, you pulled up on your job like, yeah, I'm going to Target right now. I gotta go retrieve a car. What do you mean you gotta retrieve a car? Now I gotta take a kid back to its parents. Because if it was a black child, it never went down that way. I'm just being real. If it was a native child, it would definitely not go that way. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
I just have a lot of questions.
I got more questions than answers. But I thought about it as a topic and I wanted to bring it up from time. And it's just, we've been busy.
It's just too much questions. Too much questions.
Shout out to Spark and Play. Shout out to fucking Radio. My cousin Mike Bacon, man. MC Bacon was doing his thing with my Latin family over there, you know. So shout out to his fams out there too. He's doing his things Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Check in, tap in with him. You know what I'm saying? He got his thing popping with his I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on that 8-year-old, yo. Like I'm literally picturing this kid sneaking out the house with the keys, the credit card, you know what I mean? Driving through a city during rush hour.
Fuck. It's fucking rush hour.
Like, you don't understand how much of a baby genius I'm thinking this kid is. Like, I don't expect her not to be in Harvard in the next 4 years.
I'd like to know the stress on the traffic getting through 3 cities to get there to the Target, man.
Dude, if it said 3 blocks, I would have been like, yeah, that's not a problem.
So there wasn't no Target in her town?
Obviously, somebody's scooping in somebody else's city getting something else. Hence why the Target's way over there. You know, them receipts never reach home. You don't want the wrong parent to see, yo, why'd you go to this Target way over here?
The thing is, you see, the only thing she didn't.
If y'all don't understand what I'm applying to,
even if she got away with it, right?
Well, she technically did.
No.
They didn't. They didn't stop the purchase.
No. What I mean. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, got home, everything with it, and all of that, right? And hit the stuff, right? Wait, hold on. And hit the stuff. Put back the car in the driveway, right? Now all of a sudden, now the bill come now, right? I can just see it with the parents now. I can just see it with the parents. Go, wait a minute. You purchased this?
Where did you
pur-
buy this
when did
fucking
you buy?
Switch? When did you
When
get
did you
this
buy that?
TV? Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Who's the other
Huh?
guy? Who's the other woman?
No, pure arguments. You know why? You know pure arguments because
They're
none
gonna
of,
think it's each other.
yeah, because none of the stuff is they don't see none of the stuff in there. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, okay, who are you buying this shit for?
Oh my goodness.
Who are you?
Could you
fucking up?
see the
I can just
firestorm?
and
The
meanwhile, meanwhile the child is just keeping it quiet.
They bought headphones. Come on, this kid ain't stupid. This kid drove 3 cities, fam. 2024, folks. You're underestimating an 8-year-old, you're gonna lose your life. I'm gonna be real. Think about it. It's not 3 blocks. 3 blocks a human can still see out on the street, especially if it's a flat surface. 3 blocks. 3 fucking cities to go to her fucking Target to buy what she had to buy for $400 and something dollars.
So if it's 3 cities, that means say 3 counties. That means say 3 different municipalities, 3 different sets of the law enforcement and all of that.
The equivalent
one
to
more
driving
thing.
from fucking
One more
Ajax to Oakville, fam.
One more thing. For that day, there must have been no traffic violations because I mean, no said each stop, whatever, there's a camera. You know what I'm saying? So she kept to the law
Yo,
and all of that.
hence why I said it is 2024. And if you underestimate an 8-year-old, you're dead. You're dead. You want this little 8-year-old child mad at you?
Well, you know what? I'm not really surprised because I think somewhere in Europe or something, I'm not too sure. I'm not exactly on it, but there was some kid who broke into some bank or something and
I was gonna bring it up next week
and
was gonna
gave
bring it
the
up
money
next
to
week.
his pops or
to
something.
his dad, and that's why he got caught.
Yeah. He figured it out on the internet
So
as a hacker.
we believe in the value of $1. Imagine a child feeling so fucking bad for his parent that he figured out a way to break into a secure database, transfer all the funds from the database, okay, and give it to his father. And because he put it in his father's account, this is the only reason why they have him on the stand right now, and they still can't charge him as an adult. So if I was his father, because I got balls like that, I would pretty much sue everybody who's touching my kid right now. The same fucking people who took a picture of my kid in the handcuffs, in the jail. I'd sue everybody. Everybody would get sued. Everybody. By the time my son looked back at me and said, yo, daddy, you literally didn't spend not one penny. You decided to sue everybody.
I would say I learned after you, son.
Exactly. If you're going to go 100 for me, son, I'm going 100 for you.
And then after that, by the time when I'm done, your college,
everything's paid up. You have a brand new life.
New car, you don't even have, you can't even have a can't drive yet. Already there.
I'm telling
Everything
you, man.
there for you.
I don't underestimate the children because Whitney Houston, rest in peace, Whitney Houston. Yo, the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the things that, yo, come on, what's wrong with you people?
Wu-Tang, we about the children.
Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. Come on. Like, if y'all don't understand why there's a Blue Motherfucking Monday, you guys are still watching the daytime shows and you're still watching the news, believing that the news cares about your feelings and your lifestyle and the way you are. I may not know you, but the way I care, it still affect you. Why? Because I'm a human, just like you're a human. So when your feelings get hurt, it's like when my feelings get hurt. So if a little kid, because I would assume an 8-year-old is a little kid, not a little adult, not a young adult, nowhere near an adult. Definitely a kid or a child. Either way, I think you have to give that kid a little more responsibilities. And don't come around with no foo-foo $20 for allowance. That picnic can drive. If anything, get the kid a job. Like, what the fuck? I'm impressed. And kudos to the media outlet that I got it from, because they beat the news. And I didn't realize they beat the news till I watched the news, and the news gave up pretty much the same information that I'm giving you guys right now. As in, one, I'm purposely leading out the distance, because the truth is, in Canadian media, if you're from Toronto, you'll understand the meaning of, yo, the little 8-year-old child drove from Ajax to Oakville. No highway. no speeding tickets, didn't hit nobody, got into the motherfucking place, parked the motherfucking car, got into the motherfucking place, whipped out the credit card, bought what she needed to buy.
Yo, man, you want to hear more news?
Oh, fuck.
17s, including a 13-year-old,
Oh,
are
no.
facing more than 40 charges
Oh,
in
no.
connection with a home invasion in Va.
Now you see what I'm saying? This is real-time news to you people who don't understand now. Real-time news.
Me gonna just gonna get real here, man.
Okay.
Right. Look
Okay.
here, crime is crime. Yes, I don't condole the crime. No,
No.
but I don't know what's going on nowadays. They're getting younger.
Yeah.
Then they're getting older. See, when you're older, you're supposed to know better,
Yeah.
right?
True.
I understand that, but you see, when these youngins now, they're getting wilding and doing what they're doing, right? They think they know the world and they think they know everything. But meaning they don't know a damn thing because they because check this out. They haven't even shit piss or nothing or whatever whatnot. You know what I mean? And it's probably still virgin and all them thing, man. And they're already ready to be picking up a gun and be robbing and doing whatever. I don't understand what's going on in 2024 here. You know what I mean? I really don't get it. Like I'm trying to.
I think we said it plenty of times enough over last year. We lack leadership, real old school leadership. And I'm gonna point to one reason why we lack leadership. Because I'm a human. So don't get it twisted. I'm a human. Anybody who shows any real heart, anything worth fighting for, point it out. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to show people that from day one because that's what my fans was always on.
Yo,
Point it
man.
out. You don't even have to say a word. Just point and we'll get it done.
I'm gonna say one thing
But
about these youths.
The youth, them these youth.
I'm gonna say something, man. When I was like 16, 15, all right. I don't really like to talk about my age, but
I hear
anyway,
that.
when I was 15,
Heard that.
16, I knew a lot of knuckleheads and a lot of ones who want to get into trouble. And a few of them, what they said, and this is probably the same attitude you go on now. And go, yo, I don't give a rat's ass. I don't give a fuck what I do right now. I'm not 18. Me and not go to no big man prison. Yo, I'm gonna go to juvie. I'm gonna get out. All of this stuff. Yo, it's soft. You know what I mean? It's Wonderland, man. They're gonna give us chocolate bars, chips, everything like that in the juvie and all of that thing there. This ain't big man prison. So yo, we could do what the fuck we want. We ain't 18. So yo, check this out. The same attitudes going on now, bro, because they're not convict them as adult. They'll convict them as, yo, me always say it like this. The system's soft when it comes to the pitney them, because the pitney them know they could get away with it toe to toe. Come on, bro. And the thing is, check this out.
And debate systems.
Another thing is, the older man them, they normally like to use them as the soldier them because they are less time, less whatever with them. It makes more sense. So they learn from the older man them to be bad. You get what I mean? The chain keep on going in.
Hold on. Are we trying to talk about building an infrastructure going forward? Or are we just talking in general right now about Toronto?
I'm talking about what the fuck is the problem. The problem is the chain not get broken. It's not getting broken.
Wait. Hold on. That was what I was trying to get to, fam. That's what I'm saying.
Linking.
The real reason why humans don't do this shit, really and truthfully, is because every time somebody does it, the person gets killed. They lose their life. And then people weigh out what they've done in reality based on who they motivated, that you can't really see that in the real world. And now that it's gone beyond the microphone now, it's visual.
Yo, man.
Get it? It's different.
I could expect.
How does a guy like Andrew Tate become fucking so-called influencer?
I'm just saying, I could expect the ones them who are like maybe 20 and getting into bullshit and shit. But you see when them are in a teen and them younger than that, no, son, no, man, something wrong. No, man, something wrong. Something wrong.
Fuck the whole system.
No, something is wrong.
Fuck the whole system.
They learn something at a young. They're already young.
Don't.
No, they're already young.
Mr. Rockefeller said it best.
They're already young. They're learning even
younger. I don't
younger.
want a fucking nation full of thinkers. I need a nation full of employees.
That's right.
That's what the motherfucker said, yo. loud and clear, wrote books about it. There's a
Look
other
here, man.
million other motherfuckers who've quoted him on that.
I'm just gonna put it plain and simple. It's stupid, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Animals don't need passports, right? But we
Whoo,
humans do. So
whoo.
yo, me don't understand why you're going in this world sometime. You know what I mean? The simple things. You
I'll
know what
tell
I
you what's
mean?
going on in the world. We're gonna have to call it a Harris, a Kamala Harris. You know what it is? You're in the fucking position to do something and make real fucking change. You just didn't do nothing.
Okay, you know what?
That's exactly
you
what
brought
it
up a
is.
next topic right there.
That's exactly what it is. So
Change. Wait
you're
there.
gonna tell me
Hold up a
you
second.
need to be the fucking president
Hold up, okay. Wait
to
there.
do fucking something when you're the vice fucking
She's a
president
VP.
already?
She's already the VP.
Yo, hold on a second. That's the same thought process that when the dick came out your mouth and he said, "Yeah, lock up everybody for this," you went along with it. You didn't realize the dick was out your mouth, right? So,
Of course not.
from my point of view, how did you lose? Is the problem that you got to
I'm gonna
face
tell
going
you how
forward.
she lost. I'm gonna tell you how she lost.
Go ahead.
This is how she lost. You just have to see the campaign trail. The campaign trail.
Whose
you got,
campaign trail?
Yo, listen here. The
Who?
campaign trail there.
That
you-
clone of Trump's campaign trail
No,
from
we're not
what he
talk-
got into
listen here,
presidency?
Listen here, man. You got shaking ass and all of them thing there and everything like that.
I wish
Listen
we
here,
could
man.
cut to that Charleston
look
White
here, man.
fucking thing
Look here, man.
recently.
It's not about shaking ass and all of that for the country, eh? You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Listen,
Goods. So, yo.
listen, we're not trying to say that she's a thingamajig or anything like that. I'm not trying to disrespect her character as a person. I'm just trying to say, at the end of the day, if you can sit there and look millions of people in their face and tell them that you're there to help and you're in a position to help, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. And now you can shun the drug dealer and the murderer and the killers and all those people for when they give back to their communities, but they're giving back to their communities for a reason. We're judging them based on a system. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, man, all I'm gonna say is this on the devil's advocate part here, okay?
I know, that's why you're Toronto.
Now check this out. Mr. Trump
Made the city
he
world
did
money.
no, man. Look here, man. He done it gangster still because yo, on the real, he did whatever and all of that, right? They put up a charge with it. You know business with that because you know why? These guys,
been
yo, check this
convicted
out.
for that.
No, check this out. This boy here who was obsessed of being the president for so long, right? He finally got it and he's senile, right? He didn't mind for him to do that because he kind of sabotaged himself. You know why? Let me ask you this question right here. When you're president,
What's
you
that?
could go for presidency twice, right? In a row, right?
Yeah,
But if you didn't do it in a row, you could go for it again, right?
yeah,
Okay, so check this out. Now he makes president, right?
yeah.
He could go for it again, eh?
He
you
could.
know that, right? He could go
Yeah.
third time if he wants to. You know that, right? You know that, right?
Well, you can keep power like
No, I'm
Joe
just
is
saying
doing.
technically he could go third time if he wants to, as soon as he's done this term. Yes, he can. Because of default, because this guy went in and held his seat for a bit and kept it warm, and now he's in the hot seat back in. So check this out. He didn't do it twice in a row. So guess what? He could go for presidency again.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to keep it like this, people.
I'm just being technical, people.
I don't have the energy to Google search the
This
charter,
is politics, people.
so I'm not even going to get into it that way.
If
But
you
from
you gotta be aware of it.
a North American standpoint, I
There you
feel
go.
like the only way to fix this is to actually help the children become better than us. And I feel like there's too many of us that just want to follow.
So what do you think of his
follow.
some
And
of his
follow.
political
follow.
promises? What he's gonna do?
I think he's building an infrastructure for 20 to maybe 35
What do
years.
you think of one of his missions on?
I know
making
his
sure,
missions that he's telling us right now are brutal, cold, and
how
fucked up,
about the one
but they're
about
calculated.
how about the one about the male and female, making sure that is essential.
Again, like I said, it may be brutal and mean, but he's setting it up to fix shit up 20 years, 25, 30 years from now. The same way when he set up the... Listen,
He wants to make
everybody
America
wants to
great
diss
again.
Trump for what you know about Trump. And the one thing I know about people, other human beings, You're either a good human being or you're a fucked up human being. So for all the people who say Trump's a fucked up person, how could he be such a fucked up person that the man literally gave the president and the vice president after him their whole campaign? The whole campaign. They literally recycled the man's. And you wonder why I got to sit here and be like, no, I saw Trump take people that said, okay, we thought the Obamacare was working for everybody. It only worked for certain everybody's.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
And he fixed up the thing.
Back to what you were saying earlier.
What up?
She's in office and she could do whatever, right?
Yeah, she was already in power. Yeah.
Okay, wait there. So since she was in power, did she let out any people out of prison who's wrongfully or what?
What the fuck you talking about? There's people who's been locked up since the 40s and the fucking 30s from weed, bro.
No, we know that, but we just say because when this guy went in the play, you're saying let out some people still.
Well, yeah, listen. If Lil Wayne says Donald Trump freed him up,
regardless, he let them out. The bottom line is, my question is, when them in a did they let anybody out?
Again, these are people who don't live in reality. This biatch told people over and over again on every chance she got that she came from a middle-class family. Okay, cool. You came from a middle-class family. What are you going to do about 20 minutes from now? You don't have an answer for that. I would hope you would answer quickly. Breathe. Because you're a fucking human. But hey, you know, she had her opportunity, and people want to blame Hillary, but I think you got to blame the people because the technology was there to rig it for Hillary. The technology was there to rig it for Obama if they want to claim that too.
Come on now. You want me to go back into that, man?
Bruv, I would love for you to explain why people sit here and complain.
Complain about what?
No. They complain about things they don't want to put an effort to changing.
Okay.
If you don't put the effort through, don't even talk the thing. That's the way I'm looking at it now going forward 2025. You know why? Because then at least everybody who heard you talk the thing doesn't get any of that fake ass hope that you're pushing, man. Because right now we got to cut those so-called, I'm educated, I got this diploma, I went to school, but you don't know how to say hi, good morning.
Well, she has if she plans to go for it again, she has another 4 years to clean up
her shit. Listen, all I know, if she, like Obama's wife, should have went and became president, what would happen if Oprah would have ran for presidency right now? You get me?
We don't want that.
No, I'm just saying, like, these are things that are all viable, plausible things.
Especially how there's so much talks of, Puffy and her and all this bullshit.
Listen, if she would have went in the Oval Office, the White House, I think all this crap would have never happened. Puffy, Weinstein, all that shit.
Man, do you still want me to be real again with you again, devil's advocate?
You can go ahead and be real.
I'm going to say this again.
Yeah.
One more time.
Go ahead.
America is America. We've been watching America for a long time.
Yeah.
And America, it didn't happen because, Donald Trump made that happen. You see, he had Hillary supporting Hillary at the party for the Democrats.
Oh, yeah, I remember
why? You know why? Because that Bernie motherfucker would have gave him a problem. So he made sure she's the leader, right? So that the competition will be easy.
Oh, hell
right?
Yeah.
So now let's get back to America now. Right?
America.
See, America would rather see maybe not her, but another white woman as president before you see that other lady become president. Okay.
Oh, damn.
This is America, man.
America.
Think about what I'm saying one more time.
I understand what you're saying.
See the Southerners.
Actually,
you see the Southerners. You see the Southerners now. The Southerners now, they make up most of the vote. Okay.
The Southerners.
And now let me ask you this one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Most Southerner white women are going to vote for her.
Wow, I
What
want.
did I say earlier? The Southern vote mostly makes the vote, and
Yeah,
guess what? Majority of them with their man, they stand by their man and they stand by their woman. And if their woman say you don't vote for that bitch, they're going to listen.
yeah, that's true.
All right.
That's true.
Okay. So
You do got a good point there.
yo, I'm just saying
I'd say
the
shotgun for that one.
realness. Okay, the
That's a
realness
shotgun. That's
here.
not a machine gun. That's definitely a
Okay,
shotgun.
the
That's
realness
definitely
here,
a
man.
shotgun.
But if it was a white lady going for it against Trump,
Yeah,
not Hillary, somebody else more
just any other white lady. Yeah.
he would have a problem.
Oh, 100%. He'd have 100%.
Mhm.
100%. The
Oh
fact
yeah.
the fact that Biden was even like look, I keep it like this. I'm gonna try to keep it short because North America to me needs to be fixed. So there's a thing called a 13% server. That's my boy Dane Calloway. Go check him out. You know what I mean? And like, there's more intelligent people than myself. I'm grateful for everybody who comes in and checks in and shit. But real talk, like, I want to see change, man, before I die. And the only way I'm going to see change is actually putting a good foot forward and putting action forward, not talking the thing and not being able to do the thing. And I hate to say this. I'm a man of my word, so I should be speaking far less. You see it? Far less, like way far less. I shouldn't be talking as much, but I feel like now with the way things are moving in the system now, swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe right. And that's it. We're fudged. We're fudged, people. So pat yourself on the back that you survived all the bullshit. But 8-year-olds are driving cars and buying shit. You see what I'm saying? So if you thought you were obsolete and obsolete at 19 and 21, officially 16, 13 is plausible for these dirty minded system people to get at y'all children. And I come from a family that had kids early, early,
Yeah,
early,
but
early, early,
wait,
early,
here's the
early.
fucked up part about it, though. Here's the fucked up part about it. You want to hear the fucked up part about it?
I could tell you all sorts of fucked up shit
No,
about
no. Here's the ultimate fucked up part about it. They'll say, "Who's your parents or your legal guardian?"
it. Wow.
Because they're responsible for you.
Wow. The funny fucked up shit is the way they're trying to build shit. I I I, I can't wrong Trump doing what he's doing. Because at the end of the day, if it fixes the place 20 years, 30 years from now, because people who are alive still respect the rule, that's a change. What we have now is the same recycled excuses with the same recycled politics and politics from the same polit people. Yeah, like this Pacific 2025, you guys got to understand, like, why am I going to believe that any of these politicians that have been working since 2016 deserve any sort of. So I don't want to say I believe in crime and crime works and whatever, but in this system there are things called justified homicides. You see what I'm saying? There are things that happen across the world like coups. So I don't want to motivate people to do crazy shit. I just want people to look at their surroundings and change it if it needs to be changed. Straight. I'm sorry. I don't want to have this system no more where it just keeps these pedophiles alive, these fucked up people alive. Treat these people who run around and do stupid shit. Because guess what? They're in another country and they can do stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, right now, bruv, they said they're gonna build a wall. You know what I mean? Yeah. And to this day, I'm still sitting here like, why would you build a wall? How many houses, backyards you would have to fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Because physically, you're telling me you're gonna have to build a wall right across the country. Like, nah. The whole idea of the wall in itself, like the fact that Trump actually put that out there on a level. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at him as, yo, this guy actually took somebody's crazy idea, motivated people to motivate the rest of the country to make him become president. And then while he was a president, This is where he won the vote over you, Kamala. You see all the poor people that were suffering through all the bullshit that was going on in that time of Mr. Trump being in power. Y'all, the dumbass media, decided to tell us about all the shit that he was doing to Obama, when you know what he was really doing? Freeing up all the people who started off at $5 an hour. They're now getting paid $15 an hour. The people who are getting paid $10 an hour are now making $25 an hour. Now, y'all people who don't know what a real increase in any wage may not understand where I'm talking about. But anybody who's gone through the system, you've gone to school and you've done the math, zero will always be zero. So if somebody starts helping you make more money in the short time span that he took office, and then in 2 years improve the economy for all the shit that they brought up on him, please let me make sure when this man went to go and re-vote again, and the country decided to say, yeah, we don't want him, we want... I don't have no excuses. I'm still alive. I ain't gonna not know history. But in reality, y'all just saw what really happened. Like, y'all really seen Papa Duck lose to that rabbit kid, like, in real time, in real life. And I'm not saying Miss Harris is a motherfucking man. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying, in real time, y'all saw your so-called hero come up from the bottom, hit somewhere in the middle, climax, and then somehow ended with the happy ending. And then he got to sit back and watch his so-called predecessors or whatever do what they did. And it was nothing. Because they literally piggybacked off his shit. And the media sold us Canadians the great, great freedom of press. Oh, God. For me to say that and everything still be made in China, it doesn't make no sense, does it? I just don't get it. But I get it, right? I was born into the system. I just hope that if you guys are understanding the podcast that I'm going with, I started it trying to keep it somewhat positive, right? So shout out to Diamond Star for being a featherweight champion. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's been a full 24 hours yet, but kudos to you, girl. Congratulations. You know what I mean? She's a champion. So big up also to Miss Peg coming home with third place medal. Done know. Holla. 19 out there. I'm just saying my shout outs from now because I can't predict the future. But for everybody who I know want to get in the comments and ask me the stupidest question on the planet, like, who did I pick to win? I picked Jake Paul to lose in 3 rounds. That's what I picked. 3 rounds. I thought, if anything, even if they went 12 rounds on the card, just for the fight's sake. Okay? 3 rounds. I don't care if the rounds are 2 minutes or 1 minute long or not. 3 minutes long, 5 minute long round. I don't give a fuck. 3 rounds. And I thought, okay, they're going to put on a show and let Mike finally just do whatever he has to do in the last half and the last round. That's all I thought. I don't care what the internet wants to say. I don't believe what Vegas wants to say. I'm just looking at it like this. What I found out is that poor Tyson was going to get a super big bag long as Jake Paul went 6 rounds with Mike Tyson. Now, anybody who wants to debate that Jake Paul going up against Mike Tyson in a fight for 3 rounds at whatever amount of time, okay, which is 3 rounds, Jake Paul's dead in that ring. That's just my point of view. 3 rounds. But you gave the world 8 rounds, very entertaining boxing for anybody who wants to be a boxer. But anybody who wants to be a boxer, just remember the first punch that really connected with Jake Paul. Remember that face that he had. That's the meme you guys need to run with him and his broski. Every time and any time. Regardless if he wins all his fights from this point on. Because you got to understand something, Jakey Paulie Jakey. Only mans like Drake can protect you right now in your career. You're up for grabs. And no matter how much you train for the internet, you're not going to tell me in a fight with a guy like Mike Tyson, you're going to last 2 rounds. I saw when he hit you. I saw you. Ooh. Everybody wants to call you on that clinch and whatever you said the mic in his ear. Mike Tyson ate Holyfield's ear for one reason and one reason only. Because dirty boxers headbutt people. And stupid referees that got a bag in their pocket, they ain't going to call that. So if Tyson bit a man's ear off because the referee didn't want to call the headbutt, that he definitely called out loud enough that I know he said it loud enough that everybody around the ring heard him say it. This is Mike motherfucking Tyson. His voice is very unique. And the ref still doesn't open his eyes and Holyfield loses a chunk of his ear. Fuck you, Holyfield. You paid for that. That's cosmic surgery, bitch. But that's just me. You're going into a fight. If he would have Jake Paul the situation like Lennox Lewis now, then it'd be a complete different story. But we know what was going on in Jake Paul. You were just working out for the montage. Because you were praying and hoping that 50-plus-year-old man was going to take the bag. Take the bag. But hold on. Let me kind of get back to this original argument. For anybody who did ask me while going with my thoughts on Jake Paul and the Tyson fight, I personally said Mike Tyson to win in 3 rounds. Okay? The fact that I watched Tyson not able to finish a combination, much less not land a punch on Jake Paul. He landed a punch on Jake Paul, and Jake Paul got scored. I came to be entertained. Aren't you entertained? I am not entertained with that fight. You made it go 8 rounds for no reason, Jake Paul. Like, yeah. Man, I hope Tyson gets another exhibition fight just for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? Someone he can actually fight because, like, it makes no sense to like, if it was celebrity boxing, y'all should have went to Dame Dash, man. I would have felt better to see Dame in the ring watching that fight up close and personal. You know what I mean? Because Dame would have made sure there was Diddy shit going on, all that clinching, all that hugging. Remember, I'm the one who said Dame Dash for president before Trump, while the black guy was still in his seat. I said that's the black guy that y'all should have voted for. But y'all don't listen to me. Nobody ever listens to me. Oh, yeah, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers won. Salute to my Bucks. Mayfield, all right. I salute you, homie. It's not often I acknowledge quarterbacks since we got the Brady. You know what I mean? So, like, Mayfield, big up to you. Keep doing what you're doing, homie, because you got me feeling like I'm in the stadium with you, homie. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't even bring up New Orleans right now. I'm just going to leave that all alone. My heart aches. For those folks who want to get involved going further, y'all jump on the Patreon Vibe with Down to Earth podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's us up in the bitch. We playing music for you people who like to hear some real music. You know what I mean? And we're grateful for every change that comes through that way. All those artists that we're playing, they're original Toronto artists mixed in with the mainstream. So feel free to critique. You know what I'm saying? And like, for me, I want to work with the Patreon vibe, but again, I'm bringing out merch. We doing shows. We got new artists that we're focused on. I really would prefer y'all telling me what y'all feel about the playlists, is to be truthful. You know what I mean? My international playlist, because those are all people that are international. And great part is they talk to me. So if you're smart, you should reach out to them and get some collabos. Because hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. What about the Bring Your Bars playlist? You know what I'm saying? And stars in a line in the six. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What y'all think about that? Who do y'all think is the best 52 videos? Like, who represents our city? 52 videos deep. Like, what's up? I picked 52 because that's my goddamn favorite number. A lot of people think it's a crazy number to pick, but it's my favorite number. You can't go wrong with a fucking. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? I'm just. I'm proud of my niece away, man. Like, she's a champion right now. She's running a championship belt. Salute to that. Big up to that. You know, all the female basketball players and soccer players, and you know what I mean? All y'all female athletes, like, I honestly see what's going on now officially. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them dilute you guys down just to like the women's network, eh? Like, things are bigger than that. Reach out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Aside from that, yo, like I said, I'm on my 2005. Y'all could catch me up. Get up on that. I reply. YouTube live up. CMA ATV. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on. You know what I mean? It's a blue motherfucking Monday. I just gotta ask y'all folks, cause y'all gonna hear this after the fact. If you're the hero long enough and you become the villain, did the surroundings really change? Or just everybody died out? That's my ending thought. Okay? So all the other things, feel free to go ham in the comments. You know,
My
interaction is
answer to
great.
that is that
But
people can't save themselves. So if they can't save themselves, they look to somebody to save them. And then after all these high expectations is so highly, and it's so highly that it's more than expected. They didn't get the expectation what they wanted. So now they consider you the villain now.
well, I think that's a good enough answer. Toronto. I salute that. I'd give that a shotgun answer.
You know what I mean? Because straight up they be like, "Why weren't you here? But I was over there saving." Doesn't matter. You're supposed to be the hero.
Well,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I always thought that would be the argument with Superman. He can't be at two places at once.
Doesn't matter. You could get there in a speed of a second.
But again,
All the expectations.
again, this is what I say. I,
That's why they had
he,
to form the legion. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
a
yeah,
hero
yeah.
could be in every city, everywhere, and all of that. So I can't be everywhere at the same time.
Well, okay, team agree, but hence why the supervillain arose.
And the reality is that villains are in reality.
Yeah,
Heroes are not.
facts.
Heroes die in reality.
Yep.
Okay? All right? That's why we watch the movies to get, gratification, feeling good about ourselves and all of that and everything. Some
Yeah.
hope. You know
Hope.
what I mean?
Selling you hope. You may get it in a glass jar.
But really, the villain just wants to make the world a better place in their own image.
Yeah.
And if they have to
Usually.
burn the village to do it, you damn right they will do it.
Well, if there's a good purpose behind it, I think the whole village would stand behind the burning. If there's a good purpose. The problem I have is there's never a good purpose no more, fam. You know, is it?
It's a rebel without a cause.
No, I'm a rebel without a cause. That's not a rebel without a cause. That's other I'm going to die with a purpose or I'm gonna fall for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it is. Because to me right now, I want to see change. For me to see change, I'm gonna have to put money down. The problem with that is it puts those poor people who are taking my money in reality with me. So, Jano, I know a lot more smarter, politer, and less aggressive people than myself. Mm. See how life works? You know, you give me the bag of that money there, that it's not my money, it's somebody else's money, like Jay-Z likes to do. Go get the other person's bag and use that person's bag, right?
But that's how rich people work.
But then they're not rich.
But how you supposed to stay rich? You supposed not be using your own money.
Listen, defining rich is supposed to be by the individual. Just like I could tell you I could hear God. Can you hear God in my head? Because I can't hear God in your head. You get me? But again, this is interpretation and real time, physical time. If it doesn't really, like if a lion doesn't come in here right now and rip me to shreds in real time, you know what I mean? There's nobody thinking, how the fuck a lion get past the front door, 4 or 5 people, this, that, and then get it in. Like, no one's thinking that. They just be like, oh my God, a lion came out of nowhere and ate him. You know what I mean? Like, and now I see the media now spinning shit. Like poor Denzel Washington right now doesn't get no love on the mainstream media. And he's one of those black guys that I know my friends looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So I know now that they're not gonna feel good hearing that John Q is getting disrespected. You know what I mean? And talked down because he's talking truths. That just doesn't make no sense to me. It just don't make no sense to me. If he was lying about some shit and y'all can counteract the lie with some evidence of the truth, I don't think we would be in this position right now. But there's a Washington, aka the man who gave our brethren the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? A lane. Because he believed in the youth before the youth was who the youth is. You know what I mean? And now look, we lost Michael Jackson. We lost Prince. You know what I'm saying? Bob Marley's been gone. Like, what I'm realizing, fam, is everybody who talks some positive shit ends up dead. The hero.
Now let's get back to the hero and the villain. Again.
The hero.
See what I'm saying again?
The hero.
See the reality again?
You see that segue, kids? Learn to get your media up. Just say it. But you see the segue.
But there's still hope.
Oh yeah, that's where you'll find the guy like me, the rebel with no cause. You know where the hope is? Not running into the guy with the no cause. That's what the hope is. Live a happily ever after. However your happily ever after is. My problem is there's a lot of dirty people out there. Dirty people, and their happily ever after is very disgusting.
Not only dirty people, there's demons out there.
Again, like I said, there's a bunch of dirty people. I human from Earth. Maru, you know what? Like I said, I human.
Sometimes I wonder if we black people are really from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, we're out of this world. We do phenomenal things.
I'm just saying,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? I'm just saying, man.
There's people saying the Anunnaki exists. There's people saying aliens exist. If you believe in angels, you got to believe in demons. You get me? If you believe in the rain that's falling, then you got to believe at some point it's pooling somewhere.
I would love to do a sci-fi on this. That they, you know, when I'm here to take my people, you know,
I feel you,
my
fam.
people go.
I feel you.
I'm here to take my people to the promised land,
I feel
and it
you.
ain't this world.
I feel you. I feel you, but let's not give away, NBC no free juice right now. Like fuck all that. Let's keep it kind of self-contained a little bit more, because to me, like I said, I ended up jumping from the Kamala Harris situation into why Trump kind of beat her. Like it's not weird to me. It's weird to me watching the media.
Said it was damn if they do, damn if they don't. And when it came to Trump, I said, yo, it's win or lose or draw. He has no choice. He has no choice to get to the president. It's like this: if I don't make it the presidency, lock up. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So, yo, let me check this out now. He made it to presidency. Now check this out now. Let me ask you this one question now. Would you want to be the judge in history, putting the president of the United States on trial?
On trial or convicting, because you could be charged with anything.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
You could
Doesn't
be
matter.
charged with
Doesn't matter.
anything.
Doesn't matter. The
It's
bottom
the
line is
fact if they
the
have
fact,
evidence or not
the
and
fact,
proof.
no, the fact that is that
Proof.
no, you're in the hot seat as being that
Man, that's the
judge.
greatest media fucking press you can ever get. The problem you gotta run into is if you go no or you know,
But
you
it
know,
doesn't end there.
that's
You
it.
It doesn't end
As the
there.
judge.
It doesn't end there though. You can't go to the groceries. You can't go. You better be strapped everywhere you go because they'll be like, yo, that's him. That's him. He's gonna convict the president. What? What? Okay. Yeah. You want to be it? Be it. Be it, bro.
So again, this is why I said everywhere else on the planet has had a coup, except for fucking North America, aka Canada and again America. So, regardless of what you think and what I think, we should both understand one thing that Americans do love to do. They do like to fight.
Well, the bottom line is this: it was damn if you do, damn if you don't, Mr. Trump. He had no choice, regardless if that gal making it in or not. He said, "Look, I have to make it. I don't know about this. If I have to run over her like a train, I
Look,
will. I have
he
to
didn't
make
have
it."
to worry about it because she fucked up from whoever gave her the whole Trump dialogue plan from the 4 years prior. Like I'm telling you, man. How does Biden? This is okay. I'm gonna look at it from the standpoint of Biden, bro. You were there for 8 years with fucking Obama, knowing full well what Obama was doing. Then somehow Trump came into office. Okay?
Can I say something about that?
Yeah,
You said 8 years, right?
yeah.
During those 8 years, was he senile like now?
Hunter, come back with that coke.
No. Now, if he was 8 years ago now, okay, but yo, he ain't 8 years ago, bro.
Oh man.
8 years gone. Up 8 years is gone.
Oh my
And eight
god.
years ago, he was
That never
already
saw
old,
shadow
bro.
bad me.
He was already old. And yo, now he's older. He can't even make it out of a press conference, bro. Looking the other way and everything, bro.
He became president.
Yo, bro, listen here. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna say this again. This guy been obsessed with being the president since the 80s.
Okay. And he's been the president long enough to be the vice president almost twice.
Made it to vice president, and he got excited. So excited that yo. What happened afterwards? He got senile when he made it to presidency.
Well, all the stuff that he already knew about was factored up to him.
You just said it there, man. During the 8 years, you were with Obama there and everything, bro. Like, what the fuck? What the hell, yo?
Case in point
What
proven
happened?
with the
What
Kamala.
happened?
Like he didn't do nothing to help. And none of you fucking war vets can say he did anything except directly help you guys when it came to you guys, because that was an emotional heartstring. Love for that only because, yeah, the man fought in wars too. Ratings. But now you should have sat down after Obama left. Simple. Like him running America for the 4 years, I don't even think it was him running America. I want to hope that America's mistake was having that vice president running America behind the closed doors. And just say it that way, because now you can't tell me a country that I leans on you guys, and you guys don't even have proper leadership. But hey, you control everything, right?
Yeah, right.
But everything's still made in China.
How does he say it? How does he say it? China.
Listen, I pray that we don't get caught up in some North American nonsense. The last pod I had was trying to explain to our fellow Canadian people that we don't have that shiny fucking coat of arms that we had before in the world, where you can go to another country and proudly wave your Canadian fucking sweater like I'm doing right now. I'm an op. I did a whole part about it. 10 top countries. You better be careful when you go there. You better check the fuck in as a Canadian. Bringing me to another fucking pod. So I'll just leave it as a question for now for folks, all right? Because I don't really want to sit here and talk about it now because we really having fun bullying the politics. But do you artists, you representatives and entertainers, you people who believe that you are part of the industry, do you believe other artists should check in when they come to Toronto to perform? Yeah, that is the question for you people. Let it roast a little bit. Come back next Monday. Crush my mentality. Tell me I'm silly for even thinking that. Tell me you still believe in love. Because I bring this topic up because I also watched last year, 2024, the people like the Junos cut off love, love, and love from their categories: gospel, children, and reggae music. So I'm just asking my city to ask my province to ask the rest of the country because we got to be careful right now. January's coming, Trump's coming in, and he don't like not our country. He loves our people. He believes in the people. So whatever things that dad put in place, Trump was good with it. Whatever son has gone in right now, we as collective people, I think I need a shotgun for this. We need to come together and get our shit together because we can't depend on the people who run the system because a lot of you people were thinking Kamala was going to be there in January. Y'all people don't understand what's coming right now. America is looking to do a get back, and I don't know who they're going after. And the rest of the world thinks we are America too.
Nah, A. Nah, A. They don't talk like us, A. Nah, man. Nah, A.
Listen,
No fucking A.
I told you, 8 out of the top 10, 8 of the top 10 countries that are normal organic places that people want to go, genuinely want to go and visit, don't like us Canadians. They consider us Americans. You know how frustrating this feels to know this in my age now, going older, when growing up to these ages, it was like, yo, bro, you can go anywhere in the world and say you're Canadian and you're getting love, bare love. Yeah, you get annoyed that everybody knows John Smith from Canada, but fuck, you're still getting bare love. Now, right now, ooh, we look like Obama. We look like Obama, even though we Canadian. You're wondering why Quebec wants to get away from Canada now. Like, you guys don't see the shit that's been popping for the last 20 years. I didn't want to see the shit. I didn't. But you know what ended up happening? I had kids in a little 20-year time span there. And then I realized my kids are going to suffer some bullshit because people who are in power right now are a bunch of fucking idiots. They ain't. They caught up on a dollar when they're really scared of losing their life, but they're going to lose their life because they can't make a decision on their own. That's what it comes down to, because your boss will tell you, nah, man, cut that program off. And you should have the balls and the common sense, because you're in a position of that to say, hey, no, we need that, blah, 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 blah. But you won't do that. So your balls are in your boss's hands. So there was a Hiroshima. They killed Princess Diana. They, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fuckery that was going in the local 20 years. You know what I mean? And I bring up the poor little Hiroshima because if there were real mutants on the planet right now, you know what I'm saying? If Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, these great, great minds, somehow got some information that us younger people needed to take in, yo, don't even bother with the internet pitting them. Go find yourself a comic book and try to locate the following issue for that comic book. Touch the paper, feel the paper, okay? And if words are spells, folks, then every word that I utter right now, I hope it does not bring you any harm. I hope it doesn't piss you off, but I hope it motivates you to kick somebody in the ass that's been pissing you
This
off,
new
though.
generation is afraid of books.
Man,
If you bring them a book, no, what's that?
listen, I have hope. I have hope because there's a couple kids I've seen growing up in the last 15 years that read books on their phone. Dead serious, fam.
You know what they
And
use?
see them there like this,
You know what
and
they'll
they're
probably
doing
use?
whatever,
You
and
know,
they're actually
you know,
reading.
you know what they'll probably use the book for like a weight or something or.
You're talking about a physical book, man.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on,
Like I
man.
said, they're afraid of books. You know, you know,
Man,
you know what I'm saying.
I just remember having a
Don't
backpack full of
don't
too
you
many
know?
books.
And that's what they're saying. It's too heavy. All of this, all these excuses. Come on, man. They're afraid of books, bro. You can't give it. Yo, here's a book. What's that? No, no. I don't want that. You know.
Well, the
No, but
children are the
but wait a minute.
future, bruh.
But wait a minute. But you hand them a cell phone or a tablet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. But you hand them the book. What? No. I don't want that. No. What's that? You know what I mean?
AI.
Like I said again, correct me if I'm wrong. You know I'm right.
What's up?
They're afraid of books, Dar. They're afraid of it, man.
Look, right
They would
now,
probably use it for a weapon or something
I would
instead of
love
reading it.
to show my great grandbabies or my great great grandbabies the rotary phone, a black and white television,
They're gonna go. You know what they're gonna say?
a real
You know
doctor,
what they're gonna say?
a
They're gonna
real
you know what they're
doctor.
gonna say? What the hell are you showing me that for? You know what I mean? Those are the dark ages. What the hell are you showing me all that for? You must have gone through some real hard times, Grandpa.
Listen, Caillou, don't let me punch you in the throat right now with my old wrinkly self. You're gonna take in this knowledge, so when you ever get some pum pum, you can tell your children's story.
Let me say, listen here, Grandpa. This is new times. I won't be getting no pum pum by showing me all of that and fucking historical shit.
Oh my goodness. Yo, question for Toronto again. All right, since we're gonna go a little bit longer. Question for Toronto. What do y'all think about these people that are gonna get caught up with their AI girlfriends and boyfriends coming?
Oh, you like that post what I put up?
No, that shit's not funny, man.
You like that
That
post?
shit ain't funny.
You see the
That
girl?
shit motivates niggas to have really
Hold
bad
on. You
days.
see the girl sitting down, like
Oh
she's
my
begging
God.
for cash, but
Oh my
but you
God.
know what she begging with the sign? 6 foot with ass and all of that. But meanwhile, you see the in the
Six
other
figures.
6 figures, and meanwhile you
Six
see the guy
figures,
with,
six
but
abs.
meanwhile you see the guy walking with the AI girl.
So let me look up something for you little pitney them that don't know nothing. There's a movie called Weird Science.
You know what? Weird science is coming to real life right now.
We're gonna do a review on it. That's what's popping.
Weird science.
Weird Science. And hopefully we can get the cast from the ends to come through and watch it and review it with us too. Weird Science. We're gonna fucking do a review for
And you know
Weird
what? The ironic
Science.
thing is, it was beyond its time because, all right, check this out. They had the computer.
They're a true word of my thought though.
They had the doll. They hooked up the doll like
They
it's a-
wore bras on
wait,
their
wait,
heads.
and the word bras on their head. They put the negative and positive on the doll, and they hooked it to the computer and feeding the computer the fax machine with all the magazines and all of that and all the information of whatever they want the perfect gal.
I think it was some witchery
And then
or
after
some
the
warlock
thunder
shit.
the thunderstorm happened and licked the computer from the antenna on top of the house at the all at the same time, and boom, explosion happened, and they
Yeah,
get a girl.
we definitely got to review that. We're gonna bring that and Little Shop of Horrors. We gotta go find now and big up to Rick Morris, man. Rick man, big up to that man. Yeah, man. But yeah, we're gonna do some classic movies for y'all folks. All right, on the next review because we did. I like the fact that we did something pro black. You know what I mean? That's why, like Martin Black, Will Smith Black. You know, it just really feels weird saying Will Smith's black. Shout out to Dave Chappelle right now.
Mhm.
He's been calling out some fucking cold ass truths. But hey, Toronto, did you hear that there's people out there saying that Cat Williams ruined their career?
Yo, speaking of Cat Williams,
Did you hear that?
did you hear that? My guy wants to build a studio, movie studio.
Actually, I kind of heard that was his plan a while ago, but he got beat up by an 11-year-old and it kind of just fucked up the mojo. So, like, I'm glad he took his time and he's bouncing back. Well, I wouldn't even say he's bouncing back.
He said in the quote that Tyler Perry can't be the only guy.
Listen, I'm telling you, I swear this holocaust fight that happened with that 11-year-old, I think the 11-year-old was in on the shit. Cat, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What happened? Infuse the people here.
Listen, they playing some athlete game, okay? Cat Williams an OG, but he a competitor, okay? All I can say, I'm gonna leave it to Cat to explain what happened between him and that 11-year-old. I'm just coalescing the timing of certain things he said in real time that I don't know. Maybe they had your house bugged. Maybe they had somebody tracking. I don't know. They do what they do, and you were going through some shit. So from my point of view, as an outsider looking in, you brought up some great ideas. And instead of them letting you being the man that you are, they decided to put some bumps in the road. But that's all they were, just some bumps in the road. Because look where he is now. He's at the point where he's still doing what he's been doing, helping other people bolster their career. Come on. The man went on Shannon Sharp and turned up the year.
Oh yeah.
The man went and told the man before it was going to happen that it was going to happen. Okay, to the point when a man said, okay, my backup plan, just in case it starts going left, is for me to have a sex tape to leak. Man, you can't get any better than Hollywood right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anybody who looked at Cat Williams as a crazy, nonsensical, whatever, you don't understand real life. You live in a good protected bubble, yay for you. But where people believe in hunger pains and they got to do things under duress and under stress and still maintain a fucking smile on their face, feed fucking children. Those type of people do exist in the real world. And people should really, really stop looking at the middle class man as an employee and just look at him as an independent king. And maybe that's what would change going forward because then you're trusting the man's to provide because then at least the one income. That is another pod that's coming up soon. Why does it take more than one income to maintain a home? And I was going to try to bring in a real estate person and hopefully bring in two now to talk about it and debate about it, this crazy Monday morning type shit, because that's what I'm trying to do is do some different shit. And since I'm running longer than an hour, I'm just looking at it like, hey, at the end of the day, y'all rocking with me. Thank you. Because I'm always trying to get myself fucked up and have some fun, right? Be on some positive shit. I don't know if the rest of the world's really like that. The rest of the world pretends. They make movies about that shit, man. That's crazy to me. Because I go to these movies. Yo, when's the last time you been to a theater, fam? Not what movie you went to, but when's the last time you been to a theater?
Last time in the theater was what movie was it again? Shit. Oh, it was
No, 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 not the movie. Just month. 2 months, 3 months.
maybe 2 months ago, I believe. I think.
Okay. I'm only asking you this question because me as a guy, it takes the right movie for me to pay $50 to go to the fucking movies.
$50. Huh?
Yeah, bro.
But
Yeah,
I'm a movie fanatic. I've been like this for a long time,
I,
even before I met
I,
the
I
wifey.
realized. I
Even before the
realized.
wifey. But since the wifey's been on, we only go to the big time movie. Then what's gonna be whatever for the opening night or whatever. We
Okay,
we
so
try
you're
to
like
make it for
me. Like
that.
it's in a movie that's interesting.
Yeah, if it's like something like everyone, yeah, we're pretty much there.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
the like you see the Black Panther movies and all that.
Yes,
We,
yes,
we
yes,
went to the
yes.
premiere
Did
and
you
all that.
dress up?
You know her, but anyway, but like I'm saying, we
I'm just
always head
saying,
out to
man.
the big things. So
Shout
the
out to the
next
Black
one I
Panther people,
believe we're
the
gonna
cast
go
and crew.
to is in February, I think, and that would be the Captain America.
Okay. Now you see, this is what I'm saying. I'm debating about going to the theater to go watch that movie. To be truthfully, and it's nothing more than to see what they're gonna do. Like I just want to see what busts the Red
I'm gonna
Hulk.
tell you something, man.
That's all I
To
want to
be
see.
honest, it's
What turns him into the Red
to be
Hulk?
honest with you, look, it's the movies, but you know what really incites me of the movies? What I don't get often.
What's that?
I don't get that big raw screen, guy. That's what I like, man. I like the fact that I got the big fucking screen than usual. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got other things on my mind with that big
And
screen.
you got the surround sound and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that.
like
Yeah, if I'm in there
that
by
that's
myself,
that's
yeah,
that's what I like about it. But I don't really like it too crowdy still. That's why we try to go for the matinee.
I hear that. I hear that. I'm about that lifestyle. I'm about that
But
life.
it's still the opening. So the night during, it's rhyme as fuck, but we already seen it.
Yeah, well, you see, like I said, I'm about that life. If it's the movie that piques my interest, the only reason why I said it's the Red Hulk's in it. I want to see what causes
Put it
him to
this
change
way,
into the Red
family.
Hulk.
Put it this way, family. I'm gonna tell you two old school movies, way old school, that I actually went to the theater for.
Well,
One,
yeah.
the classic, '89, and that's the Batman movie.
Oh shit.
I went to that. And believe me, it was a hassle to find it at whatever theater. This it sold out, sold out, sold out,
Yeah.
sold out, sold out. And before that, I went to the theater for the G1 Transformer movie.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
some other stuff like the
Okay.
TMNT and all of them thing there too. I went to see that. I went to see Lawnmower Man, Dark Man, all them stuff. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
real
Dark Man is
classics.
dope. I
You know
went
what
to
I'm
Dark
saying?
Man.
I've been a movie
Didn't
fanatic
go to.
from
I
long
wanted to
ago,
go to see
bro.
Lawnmower Man.
I've been a movie
It's
fanatic
a
from
big,
long
big,
ago.
big movie.
I
That
I'm a
Lawnmower
I,
Man.
put it this way. I'm addicted to the big screen. That's
Yeah.
what I'm addicted
Well,
to. It's not
it's a
about the
different
movie.
energy.
It's not about the movie and all that. Like we watch movies on TV, we watch
It's
whatever and
the
all of that.
energy.
It's the energy.
It's the energy.
You're one of the first to watch it too. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying?
there's that
Yeah,
too.
that's what it is for me.
Oh, shout out to the Canadian lad too, another fellow YouTuber. This guy is killing it for me, man. If you ever want to watch a movie and get some facts out of the movie, check out that youth's channel. He's a fellow Canadian too, yo. The Canadian lad, yo. I'm just saying, don't be trying to go to him and get no fucking like new information shit. But he'll give you facts. He's like a walking fucking dictionary or a thesaurus. Like, trust me, he handles his Marvel and DC and a few TV shows really, really well. So if you're not checking out Down to Earth podcast and EQTV International or CMA ATV, then you go check out the man over there. You know what I mean? He doing his dizzle over there. Just for y'all folks who's into that movie type of life and TV shows, you know what I'm saying? And for parents who have kids who ask about stupid television programs and you're nervous about and you don't know if you really want to okay the kid to watch it, go check him out. Okay? Because I know there's good parents that happen to listen to my foul mouth all the fucking time. So just thank you. That guy's better off. He'll lead you down a better channel. Shout out to Dame Dash for Apple Fish Kids. Yeah. Shout out to Dame Dash for Apple Fish Kids. If y'all don't know what Apple Fish Kids is, Dame had a child recently, and that child came up with an idea that forced Dame to do this great idea. This great idea is to have a TV network that has children television on it, proper children television on it. Not like no Caillou, not like no SpongeBob, legitimate cartoons, principles, morals, not nonsense. I think I did say shout out to Whitney Houston again. You know what I mean? The children are our future. Like, let's go. You know what I mean?
Dang, about the children.
You know what I mean? Like, like, shout out that everybody who told me that I was wrong about that whole 50 Cent thing and Dame Dash thing. All y'all can eat a big, fat, ugly, nasty, look like Harvey Weinstein type ick. Real shit. I was right. 50's a hustler, baby. And he hustled everybody on the internet. And everybody went down with, 50's not acknowledging that. Are you stupid? 50's a businessman. As little as that post was, look what it's done to the internet. So shout out to Dame Dash. Shout out to Apple Fish Kids. And, you know, you got a young baby. You want to, like, download American New. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's popping. Like, simple as that, man. And I hope things work out between 50 and Dame on a level, just like I hope with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. You know, them two went in the back room, fought it out. Jake healed up from his fight and said, okay, let's go do the real fight now. That's what I felt like. I felt like that was what was happening. But now after I heard what Vegas say now, it's like, damn. Everybody who betted on Jake Paul, anybody who betted on Jake Paul to last more than 6 rounds right now, you are Bitcoin money. You are up there. You are up there. Nobody on their planet right now is not thinking what I just said doesn't make sense. 2 motherfucking rounds, Jakey Poo. That's it. Real fight. So if Tyson gave you the fair one on the one away, then it makes sense why this guy was biting his gloves, all that fucking fighting shit, man, and all that other bullshit. Because I watched that Holyfield fight. I watched that fucking Lennox Lewis fight. I watched those fights, man. Come on, man. Tyson's not a gamer. He's a fighter. Straight up fighter. And you either be able to take them punches from the fighter and go toe to toe with him, or you knock him the fuck out. Any other way, don't be like Holyfield and try to headbutt a nigga. Dirty fighting. Anyways, yo, I'm cutting this short. Yo, Rastafari Samurai, give the people what the fuck they want to hear.
This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation. What?
Yeah.